Alright, new week, new Odyssey. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a truly difficult one, which makes me fearful for whatever this is. Never mind, it's by Ninja Kiwi. It's not too bad. Ew, why? That map's not fun. Devices, gizmos, and more. Sometimes the monkeys like to get a little extra help. These maps can provide just that. Maps where you can get some sort of incentivized additional help. I swear, if they don't give us a mortar monkey, this is ruined. Anyway, let's have a look at the maps first. Scrapyard, hard... Oh, God. Oh, why? A lot of these are really difficult maps. Scrapyard, hard impossible, 10 to 50. Frozen over, hard deflation, 30 to 80. Castle Revenge, hard standard, 3 to 70. Removal rate is now cheaper. Good. Workshop, hard standard, 8 to 80. Removal rate now costs 60% less. Or 60%, 40% less. Dark Dungeons, hard standard, 20 to 90. Removal cost rate is 20%. I hope that applies to this motherfucker, making him 80% cheaper than what he normally is. Because then this is very doable. But if it doesn't, and 9,000 is incredibly generous by around 20, so that's good at least. But damn, these maps, man, these maps. Alright, luckily we've got the two easy ones to start with today, and then we can go into the more difficult ones tomorrow. So let's see what our towers are. Delete, delete. Okay, they did give us a mortar, that's nice. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm sticking with what they chose for me. I hate Geraldo, despite everyone's best wishes to try and tell me that he's one of the best heroes. Etienne's pretty good, global camo detection is very nice, but that's pretty much his only gimmick for me personally. Pat Fusty, range is pathetic. Striker Jones, there's really only like one or two strategies you can go with for Striker Jones to be actually really effective as a hero. And Gwen's just good all round, but infinite line of sight and popping capabilities, plus 2 good abilities. I think that's got me sold. Right, what have we got? Oh my god, yes, yes. We're gonna take those. We're definitely taking those. Right. Early game. Mid-ish to late game. Backup tower if needed. Unlock the caveman monkey because it's a part of the thing. Let's get a couple of those. One of these. Always good to bring one of those. Yeah, some of those. Maybe some more cash money. Backup towers. Do we need any backup towers? A sub? No. Sub on its own is not a good backup tower. A heli and maybe a super monkey. Just in case we really need to drain cash into some things. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't see any downsides to that. Let's do this. Okay, so the theme is maps that have a secret way or a not so secret way to give you some assistance in the popping of the power. Right, and it looks like they're trying to force you to use it straight away on this map. Because they're dropping you in on round 10 with the same amount of money they would drop you in with on round 6. So it's looking like they really want you to use this crusher, probably on the first lot of grouped blues here. Luckily we have a good chunk of towers that can help us with getting our lives back. Alright, when's the best time? When's the best time? Probably here? I'd say deleted the most blues that I could get rid of. We're still going to lose quite a few lives here, but we can make them back. Maybe I should place another tower. Up here, maybe? Yeah, just so that this guy's not on his own. I would have preferred to get Ninja Discipline, but I think another tower in general is probably better. Probably. But what do I know? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Probably gonna try and swing at some of these purples. Purples? Yellows and or greens. Okay, those two have become greens now. No, oh, fuck you. I had to click off before I could click back on. That's so shitty. Alright, whatever. We're taking it down. We're taking it down. 1 life. I should really get some fucking towers up that can get me my lives back. Or like, I need to start thinking about that shit like now, rather than later. And we're dead. Unless, of course, once again. Okay, we got this. We got this. How hard could it be? They're just bloons. Fuck you. You in particular. Nobody likes you, yellow balloon. I mean nobody. Alright. Admittedly, there were some better starts that I could have gone with. But, are we dead? Yeah, that's looking mighty dead. Okay, let's restart this. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this instead, because I think that would be a much more efficient start, despite how much I prefer my ninja monkey friend. This is way more efficient. 3 dart monkeys, all just going to town on these motherfuckers. You know what? Let's make it 4 dart monkeys. Let's just go crazy with it. There we go. Okay, much better start. Don't have to lose 49 lives. I'd say we're in a pretty good position this time around. Oh yeah, and you won't hear me say this often, had a pretty good day at work today. Pretty good. Pretty good. I came in, started doing the morning setup shit, realized that I was floating, the one thing that I've been complaining and bitching about for fucking weeks on end now, and I said to my boss, hey, put me literally anywhere else. And then he was like, okay, cool, done. You're now loading instead. And I was like, oh, sweet. It was just that easy, huh? Just that easy. Just had to ask, and then eventually that's what I was doing instead. Which went pretty smoothly, like all day, surprisingly. Alright, and we don't need to try and save up for this guy to get our lives back, but at the same time, I would like to save up for this guy just because he's fucking strong. It's a much better reason to save up. But yeah, today went pretty damn smoothly. Although I do feel bad for my friend, because I kind of stole his spot on loading. And his spot is pretty nice for loading. I wouldn't say it's the best. I think we both agree that the other spot is the best. Because if you're loading, there's 3 sections, right? You either get the dry area, the protein area, or you get the fresh area. Fresh is absolutely the easiest, just because the department that sets that up is the best at what they do. The department that sets up the others, whew, not as great. Well, actually no. The protein and the fresh get set up by the same department, so protein's not bad either. But it's it's easier to navigate the fresh than the protein. Okay, now we need Moab damage. You know what? Fuck it. Usually I look for Moab damage in other towers, but we're gonna go for the old bomb shooter. Do we think the balloon ship is ever gonna come to BTD6? I wish it could, but it seems a little overpowered. But at the same time, yeah, actually it would be overpowered. It would have to be overpowered. Because think about it like this, right? BTD5, balloon ship at tier 4, could suck up ZOMGs. At the time, ZOMGs were the biggest balloon, right? And the only way you'd lose is they'd just keep fucking sending as many ZOMGs as possible, and either your balloon shippers couldn't keep up, or they just sped up so much that they got full. And of course they'd still be sending out a shitload of them, and so you'd just get overwhelmed, right? So think about it. Tier 4 tower, able to suck up ZOMGs, right? Pretty damn busted. And then you bring that into this game, where you have to give it not only a third upgrade path that you have to sort of reimagine and think of, but on top of that, 5th tiers, and you potentially have to think about even a Paragon, and then power scaling and power leveling just get thrown out of the window immediately. It's just instant, oh my god, that's busted. It doesn't even matter what they come up with, you just know it's going to be busted. Because tier 4 can suck up ZOMGs. Unless they shift the balance and make it a tier 5. Which they could do, but I don't know. I really don't know how they would make it work, honestly. It would be interesting to see them try it. Even if it didn't work and the result of that was just, hey, we're gonna not do this anymore. Like, I'd be fine with that so long as they gave it a crack, you know? Give it a go, see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, oh well, can it? Damn, I'm tired. Also, how have I survived without camo detection up until now? I guess Symbols has been doing it for me. Haven't really been paying attention. Should probably get one of these set up as backup plan just in case something can still get by. I think we are covered on all other departments. Not camo led, but we don't need to be. We've got no chance of encountering camo leads anyway, so why bother? Oh damn, that's a decent Shellos. I wonder, do I have better? Nope, cool. Alright, moving on. Deflation, you say? Some might say one of the easiest game modes, some may say one of the hardest. Either you're good at planning ahead, or you're just not. Put Symbols right there. What tier 5 do we want? How much do you cost? Way too much. I think we'll go for a nice crossbow master. Maybe try and Alk buff him, if we can. And just see how that goes, I reckon. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of cash for that. Do that. Go faster throwing. Get this guy out. Purely to crack you open. We do have some left over. So we'll try and pour that in over here. Alright, let's do this. See if this works. Don't worry, Mortar. I'll help you out. I'll make sure you do something. There we go. You know what? Yeah, help out, caveman. Perfect. Alright, this is the setup that will make it to round 80. I don't actually know if that's true, but I'm hoping with Symbol's abilities, the caveman, probably also the crossbow master will play a role. I don't know how big of a role, but probably the crossbow master will get involved somehow, right? Hopefully we'll make it to round 80. And you know what? I'll see you there right now, if we do. That's right, I'm gonna edit this video. Weird, right? Well, I mean, deflation is literally just, this is my setup, let's see if we make it. So I don't mind cutting this down and skipping out a bunch of rounds, but any other game mode, I feel a bit weird about doing that. Anyway, see you at round 80. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like we've found ourselves a nice winner. And this is probably one of the fastest part 1s of an Odyssey I've ever done. Well, aside from that one Odyssey that was literally just one round for each map across 5 maps. That was still pretty fun though. Anyway, we smashed that. I didn't need to use any abilities whatsoever, so that setup, mwah, chef's kiss, perfect, works every time, hopefully. Anyway, that's part 1 of Devices, Gizmos and More. As usual, part 2 will be featured tomorrow. And of course, we'll include these 3 maps, which I am not looking forward to, but I'm hoping the removal cost applies to literally any interactable that costs money. Which seems to be the case, because otherwise this seems very much just like a really difficult, hard standard run. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your week, everybody.